everyone, welcome back to another awesome video about making cool tools in Mari's node graph. So far in the series, we've looked at some methods to manipulate and warp UVs. Last time we took a look at a couple techniques for making smart masks, and today I've got a wicked video on making one of my favorite color correction tools based on a Photoshop adjustment called the channel mixer. The channel mixer adds and subtracts color to either the red, green, or blue channel while using the other channels as a mask. If you've got an image where you want to warm up the green areas, pump in some red to make it more yellow. If you want to cool off the reds, add some blue to the red areas of the image. In this example, we can use it to add some color to the white paint on this wall while preserving the color of the bricks. On the right-hand side, you can see the settings of the channel mixer adjustment and how each channel has been manipulated to tweak the color. Here, we can use it to subtly pop out the green in this moss without disturbing the color of the cobblestones. This adjustment is somewhat similar to Mari's standard node scale, but that just offers an overall addition of color, not pinpointed color adjustment like the channel mixer can accomplish. Let's jump into Mari and start mixing up some nodes. Alrighty, so I've got this tasty looking box of cereal in Mari, and the first thing I'll do is create a vector split to separate the red, green, and blue channels of the image. I hit tab, type in vector split, and boom. You can see here I'm viewing the red channel of the incoming image. Here's the green channel, and here's the blue. I'm going to create a vector combine, but instead of connecting all the channels back together, I'm just going to reconnect the alpha channel. To the red, green, and blue channels, I'm going to hook up a black color. We're going to mask in the values for each channel one piece at a time, and we want to start from flat black. I'll start with just the red channel, and we can duplicate our network to the green and blue channels once we've got it working the way we want. First, I'll create 3 multiply nodes, and into each one, I'll connect the red, green, and blue channels. These are our 3 masks based off of each channel, and with the second number input, we can control the strength of each mask. The first set of multiply nodes will be for my red channel. I'll label them each red mask, green mask, and blue mask. I'm going to leave the red mask set to 1 and the green and blue I'll set to 0. This way, by default, there will only be red in the red areas of the original image and no red in the green and blue areas. So let's start manipulating the red channel. I'm going to add 3 add nodes to this black color and connect up the multiply nodes to the add nodes. Now let's view the vector combine, and we can see the effect when we change the value on the multiply nodes. We can see by default the red areas are red and everything else gets dark because there's no information there. I'll select the red mask multiply and start playing with this value, and you can see it gets darker or brighter. If I play with the green mask, we can see some other areas of the image are turning red. If we look at the original image again, we can see that these are the green areas of the image, so by playing with the green mask multiplier, I'm adding red. The same goes for the blue multiply as well. I'm going to put in one more add node at the end of the stream here. This way I can have just a general overall offset for how much red I want to add or remove to the entire image. Alright, the red channel is working the way that I want, and now all I have to do is duplicate everything and connect it into the other channels, and I'll add a few backdrops here to help organize everything. Now everything is turned black and white because we need to set up the proper mask amounts for each channel. For each channel mix setup, I'm gonna change which mask multiplier is set to 1. The red channel should have the red mask set to 1, with the other mask set to 0. The green channel should have the green mask set to 1, and the blue gets the blue mask set to 1, with the others set to 0. Now if we compare the original image to the output of the vector combine, we can see we have the same result. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna group everything together and start promoting some attributes. Since all of this pertains to the same red mix portion, I'm gonna name these nodes as red mix to create that section in the node properties. Let's promote these attributes from the red, green, and blue masks and the red offset. With that done, let's do the same for the green and blue mixes. Now on our gizmo, we have these 3 mix sections. Let's rename these attributes simply to red, green, and blue and offset for each. With everything promoted and properly labeled, let's check to make sure it all works. Viewing the output, I can start adding or subtracting red, green, or blue to the different areas of the image. Now I have a great level of control when grading the images how I want. The last thing we want to do is create a clamp at the end of the network, just in case we start going out of the 0 to 1 range of values. I'll promote these attributes, combine them, and name them clamp output, just as an option in case you want to leave the output unclamped. And with that, we've finished off this awesome gizmo. I'm simply going to export it to my Documents Mari Gizmos folder so that I can quickly load it up in future sessions by finding it in the Node menu. This lesson was a bit of a complex one, but I hope you got a lot out of it. We played around with some color channels, used some math nodes to tweak the values, and you got to look at one of my favorite color correction tools. Please let me know what you think and ask any questions you have in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.